Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to show you guys a little bit of my corner of the world for this video, so it is going to be a little different. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe, share, like, comment, all that jazz. When people think of North Carolina, usually they think of the Outer Banks, the Blue Ridge Mountains, maybe even Charlotte. But tucked along the Cape Fear River is a city with nearly 300 years of history, beautiful beaches, movie studios, and enough southern charm to make you want to stay a while. I know 300 years may not seem like a lot to you guys, but here in the US, that's something. Recently, I spent some time exploring Wilmington, North Carolina, along with nearby Wrightsville Beach, Carolina Beach, and Kure Beach. What I found was far more interesting than I expected, so let's explore one of America's most underrated coastal destinations. Wilmington's historic downtown feels like stepping into another era. Brick buildings line the streets, independent shops fill spaces that have been part of the city for generations, and everywhere you look, there are reminders that this city has been here for a very long time. Wilmington was founded in 1739 and quickly became one of the most important ports in the American colonies. The city's location on the Cape Fear River made it a major center of trade and commerce. Today, many of those historic buildings remain, giving downtown a character that newer cities simply cannot replicate. One of Wilmington's most famous attractions is the Riverwalk. Stretching along the Cape Fear River, it offers some of the best views in the city. Walking here, it's easy to understand why locals love it. Restaurants, shops, and cafes line the waterfront while boats pass through the river below. It's one of those places where you can easily spend hours doing absolutely nothing and enjoy every minute of it. It also has beautiful views of the USS North Carolina, which I will tell you more about here soon. Wilmington's importance goes beyond beautiful scenery. During the American Revolution, North Carolina played a significant role in the fight for independence. The nearby Cape Fear region became strategically important because of its access to trade routes and supplies. The area also has ties to events surrounding the Battle of Moores Creek Bridge in 1776, one of the earliest Patriot victories of the war. While Wilmington itself has changed dramatically since those days, its history remains woven into the fabric of the city. Getting back to the giant naval boat that we saw across the river, the USS North Carolina sits and is a docked museum these days. But it is one of North Carolina's most recognizable landmarks. Commissioned during World War II, this battleship earned 15 battle stars and participated in nearly every major naval offensive in the Pacific theater. Today, she's permanently docked in Wilmington and serves as a memorial to the thousands of Americans who served during the war. Even from across the river, the size of the ship is impressive. It's hard not to imagine what it must have been like seeing a vessel like this heading into combat. One of my favorite things about Wilmington is that it still feels very local. Instead of endless chains, you find unique stores and coffee shops with their own personalities, places where you can spend 20 minutes browsing and leave with a story to tell. These are often the moments that make a trip memorable, not the major attractions, just discovering something unexpected. But Wilmington has another identity many people don't know about. For decades, Wilmington has been known as Hollywood East. Thanks to nearby studios and the area's unique scenery, countless movies and television shows have been filmed here. Productions such as One Tree Hill, Dawson's Creek, Iron Man 3, Sleepy Hollow, Under the Dome, We're the Millers, and many more have used Wilmington as a backdrop. If some parts of town look familiar, there's a good chance that you've seen them on screen before. Just a 30-minute drive or less from Wilmington sits Wrightsville Beach. Known for its clean sand and blue water, it's often considered one of North Carolina's premier beach destinations. What immediately stands out is how wide open everything feels. The Atlantic Ocean stretches endlessly towards the horizon while waves roll onto the shore. It's the kind of place where you can simply walk and forget about time for a while. Carolina Beach is about 20 minutes away from Wilmington, and it has a completely different personality. There's energy here, there's small shops, restaurants, a lot of families, and a boardwalk atmosphere. Right after we finished at the beach on this particular day, we got cleaned up with a nice shower, changed clothes, and enjoyed some pizza the size of our heads, ice cream, and my son enjoyed some amusement park rides. It's honestly really nice to also see the families and the kids enjoying themselves, and it's part of the summer charm. Then there's Kure Beach. It's smaller, quieter, a little slower paced. If Carolina Beach is excitement, Kure Beach feels like relaxation. It's the kind of place where people come specifically to escape the crowds and enjoy a simpler coastal experience. After enjoying a little while on the beach, we cleaned up, found a little arcade for my son to play in, and then got some dinner at a local place called Johnny Mackerel's. I had the spinach salad with fresh fruits, blueberries and strawberries, and some fried shrimp and cocktail sauce. Then we walked on the boardwalk here, swang on one of the wooden swings they have set up overlooking the ocean, and enjoyed the rest of our evening. If you've visited Wilmington, Carolina Beach, Wrightsville, or Kure Beach, please let me know your favorite part in the comments below. And if you haven't visited yet, maybe it's time to add a trip to coastal North Carolina to your travel list.